Alright, here we are at the Kloss. I decided to put the Kloss tractor with the Kloss liner because it just sort of made sense to me. In my mind, it made perfect sense. Okay, so now, turn it on. Get everything into one line. Yeah! Looks really nice. Looking good, looking good. I just have to kind of... There we go. And we just gotta... No, I think I need to go backwards. So that should be basically 2 whole lines of wheat right there. Oh, what am I stuck on? Oh. Stop like that, and then just back up. A bit more. Turn it on, and go! Go! Crazy tractor. This should reduce the amount of times I gotta go back and forth down these fields. And let's see if we can not hit the tree. Yeah. Turn that off. Just avoided the tree too. Totally slick Rick right there. Totally slick Rick. Now you'll notice that on all these fields, there isn't that stupid straw in a circle thing going on. Yeah. I did all these fields myself. I didn't bother to hire anybody or use the auto combine or anything like that. I just did it myself. I was like, you know, I can totally do this. It's all cool. It's all cool. It's all gravy cakes. All gravy cakes. Yeah. And then I'm sort of thinking I just leave that line. Except for the end looks like absolute garbage, but... for a little bit. Okay. Turn it off. Now I realize that I'm pretty sure that there's a... I'm pretty sure that there's a small loss when I do this, in terms of not all the straw actually gets windrowed. And you know what? I'm actually okay with that. If I lose a little bit of this straw, tell me, what am I really losing? Because this is a lot of straw. Wow, look at that. Stop right before I hit it. Yeah, I'm a pro. I'm a pro. Yeah, totally awesome. Come on, go, tractor. Let's not hit that tree, or let's hit the tree, that's fine, whatever. All right. If only it was like a little bit bigger, but I don't know if I could handle a little bit bigger, to be perfectly honest. But if it was a little bit bigger, I could get 3 lines at a time, but I'll take what I got. I'll take what I got. Now, this does mean that I go over a field more, but I'm okay with that. I'm actually quite okay with going over the field a little bit more to make it a little bit easier on myself. Nope. Alright, so that's as fast as I could go. Alright, well, whatever. In the end, I don't know if I'm actually losing that much time by doing this. I know this was the complaint last time I used the windrower like this. It was a waste of time because I had to go over the field an extra time. But when you consider how far I have to truck everything and how quickly I fill up the trailer I'm using, I kind of feel like this is a good thing here. You guys can feel free to disagree. It's fine. Now this field is going to need a little bit of work. Not necessarily with the liner, though with the liner, yes. But I'm actually going to do what I said I was going to do. I don't know how long ago. I said I was going to lay grass on the outside, on the sides. It's going to happen. I actually hit rocks with so many pieces of equipment doing things on this field. I finally am just like, I'm done with this. So, that in mind, we're gonna lay grass around the edges of this field. Wow, it's doing a terrible job. I kind of had to tail up there because of trees. Trees! Trees. It'd be easier if I could always get a straight cut, but just doesn't happen. Trying to maximize every square millimeter. I'm not really sure why, but that's my plan. It's my plan. I'm trying to stick to it. Okay, it's not doing the best, but still, despite that, despite crashing, I still believe it's good. I think. I hope. I'm beginning to question that on these fields over here. With how close they are to the road signs. I don't know. Maybe this isn't as slick Rick as I thought. Oh, that's good. That's good, Dare. Line it up with that thing. Oh, that's going to be fun. Okay. Things aren't going nearly as smoothly as I thought. Okay, we got a problem. Anything by the road is a problem. Let's think about that a little bit. All right, so let's start this job and see how we do. This is one of the fields that I've already done. Kind of watching the numbers and kind of confused by my numbers. They don't seem to be going up nearly as fast as normal, but interesting. 32%. A little bit of grass. A little bit of grass never hurt nobody. I honestly have no idea what the numbers used to be, so there you go. I'd have to go look. I don't really have the desire to go look. So we're at 40. Okay, so we're at 50%. I have to take a bunch of grass because I got to get over here to this. So that's pretty much, I think this is going to be pretty close to filling this trailer already. Wow. I got a lot of fields to do, don't I? Ay caramba. Ay caramba. It's going to be a lot of fields. But so that's going to be a lot of money. Look how much silage we're going to get off of this. We might make a lot of money off of this. One field, this little itty bitty baby field, is basically 38,500 liters. Yeah. Yeah. I'm kind of wondering about my plan about creating the alt tip piles. I don't know if that's such a good idea. Trees! Always in the way. To alt tip or not to alt tip? That is the question that tries farmers' minds. 93, 95, 96, 98, 9. Boop. There we go. All right. To alt tip or not to alt tip? If I took all of this and I alt tip it all somewhere, well, basically I'll get 2 tips before my alt tip point is full. I think that that's probably not the best plan. Yeah, I'm thinking that's not the best plan. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll go ahead and drive it back. It's this big field that's gonna kill us on the left there. I'm gonna go with silo number 2 for reasons of I don't know, but I feel like it. Let's go and fill her up, man. Fill her up, man. I know I don't have to level it out, but I do try to. I think it just looks better. And less of a hill to climb over when I'm trying to get in. There you go. Oh, look, a fence. She almost drove into the fence. Almost drove into the fence, man. Wow. So I finished that little short bit of row, and I've made it maybe halfway down this row. Look at that. I'm going to be full probably by the time I hit the end of this row. Wowzer Bowsers. Wowzer Bowser. Now, some of you have said that the kit is sort of like cheating because it gives like a 6-time yield or something. That could be true. But to be brutally honest, I couldn't tell you one way or the other. Yes, it could be that 6 times yield or whatever someone said it as is cheaty. You could make that statement. And I probably would be inclined to agree with you. But we got it another way. What else am I going to use right now? The biggest thing is the double chop is so cheap. If the double chop wasn't cheap and it did the 6-time yield, then you'd be like, well, Right now, to get the straw up, I either would have to go buy baling equipment or just collect it as loose straw and sell it. Because I don't have a way to make this stuff out of it. So it's sort of, yeah, I don't know which way to lean on that. honestly. I really do like the Kid. It's always just been a good little workhorse for just your everyday whatever you need it to do. It just does it, which I think is excellent. There is another NI modding tow behind, and it only works on straw rows, and I might put that in. It's got a little bit wider cut path. I don't think it double chops the way this one does, so I don't think it gets the same yield. But at the same time, I'd rather just save my money towards the big $500,000 machine and just use that. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know, peeps. I don't know. I do feel like no matter what I do, it's not quite going to be good enough for a component of you, and that's fine. I have some funny comments from time to time. Some of them just make me just shake my head and laugh. I had somebody tell me something about I must not like real money because of some... I don't even know what they were commenting about, but I don't like real money because I don't work on a farm or some... I don't really know. I laughed. I'm like, yeah, because the money I get paid isn't real money? Huh? I don't know. I just find it... I find it funny, some people. I also discovered that this particular tractor, I'm trying not to crash, it has a hammer. See the hammer over there? It's got a glass hammer, so you can escape the tractor in case you roll it. I also found, looks like it has a baby seat thing. I know it's not really, but it looks sort of like a put the baby seat here sign. Sorry. Try not to crash while showing off the inside of a tractor. Aha. I did succeed though. I didn't crash. Away we go. Now, I'm going to make another change on the farm this weekend. I'm sort of waiting on something to happen, and then I'm going to make a change on the farm. It was suggested by a fan, and I've done the same sort of thing before. Sort of for the same reason, actually, so sort of makes sense. So before the weekend is out, we are going to have a small change to the farm. And the fan that suggested it, good on you. I don't remember your name. Because I'm just like that. Mainly because it was on a episode that happened while I was in somewhere. I think they commented on an episode that went live while I was in Belgium or something, and I just don't remember. I don't know. I'm terrible sometimes about remembering names and things like that. Oops, missed a little bit. That's okay. I think we can get away with missing that little bit. So we have $123,000 beautiful dollars. Okay, that long strip I'm actually going to go back and get. It's missing too much there. Off. So this was going to be, this is coming up on basically two loads of this off of this field, which is actually one of the smaller fields. Wonderful. Wonderful. The mod author for the JCB did contact me, and he is putting out a new one that is going to be washable, which is exciting. If you like the JCB, totally poke around. If you're watching, I totally don't remember your name either, because You mailed me while I was in Europe, and yeah, don't remember. But if you are watching, just let me know where it's posted, if you've posted it, and put a comment or something. But if you like the JCB, except for the fact that it stays clean all the time, Mod Author has fixed that, so... or is fixing to fix that. It's pretty cool. I like it when the tractors get dirty. It adds that little bit more realism. Except for that John Deere is like a pigsty. It is a dirt magnet, I tell you.